Hey Starbounders, it is JPT back here on the old Apex ship. Look what I did. I locked these two up. I locked these two away. First off, getting this guy up here was a nightmare. It's a nightmare. But, security camera. Is Big Ape watching? No. This guy seems to have nothing to say for himself. That is totally true. This guy sucks. But yeah, I found out this new mode. It's called In. Basic light that does the job. So it's just kind of in the general vicinity. Yeah. Look at this thing. Just big enough for a small animal to fit comfortably inside. Some indescribable horror. I think that's still a ferret. It's not a cat. I know that for sure. Apparently we made that choice. They say that we made that choice. I don't know. I don't remember that. Anyways, mess hall. We moved the mess hall up here. If this guy eventually ever runs over here, we can get to him. But we have storage for the cabinet. We have a nano stove now. High-tech cooking. I can make those. I'll show you. I can prove it. Right here. See? Just make a cheap light and then some pixels. Everything can be bought. And also now we have the place for the cash register. So if we want to eat something, we can come up here. Then we can get a drink down here. Can't click on anything through these bars. This guy is a, well, an escape artist, that's for sure. So I felt bad for not being able to feed him. So what I did was I put one of these things here, so I can do it through there. What are these? Modern platforms. Yeah, I did that. So I can feed him now. So let's do that. He'll come right out. Nom, 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 nom. And he'll love us. But he's still locked up. Also kind of put some decorative things back there, maybe to make him feel more at home. Also, I put some tiles back here for this guy. Let's see, what other decorations have I done? So I put my snow globe there. Keep the doors open now. Oh, I found this. It's a wedding veil. You should have never come here. Oh yeah? Well, now we can sleep together. We can sleep together. We can sleep in the same bed. You know how I did that? There's a bed here, and then there's a mattress right there. An uncomfortable looking metal bed. Oh my god, it's... Wait, nope, sorry, nothing. It's just a mattress. I don't know if he was saying that about the sky or that, but yes, we can now sleep together. I tried that off camera, and I thought, oh, if she's laying down, this will be perfect. Also put the broken mirror here. She has not left this area. She hates us. It's official. She does not like us, but maybe she'll grow on us. Or we'll grow on her. Yeah, that's a better way of putting it, right? Marriage. I think I'm just gonna go with the old do-rag. I don't think I'm kind of over this now. Although, do we want to? Yeah, let's wear this during this episode. The crazy, terrifying eye hat. Let's give him something to worry about. Let's see. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I want to collect more of the agisalts, the biolium, and the rubium to kind of get the next stuff going on. As always, I keep starbounder.org pulled up here on the side just in case I need to access it. It's a very helpful website. Oh yeah, and I found a steel chair. Watch how much damage this thing does. Pow! Oop, nope, don't recover. Pow! This thing does more damage than our weapons. Damage per swing is 512. It's amazing that a two-handed steel chair can do more damage than any other weapon I've found so far. Maybe, I think this is the only other weapon that does more damage per shot. That does a little bit better. But the fact that we have a steel chair, guys, is pretty amazing. It's kind of an up-close and personal weapon, too. Which is... makes things interesting. Where did those pixels come from? They came out of nowhere. So let's see, should be able to go down here. I've found some stuff, and as you can see, I kind of sectioned it off, hoping that I would come back to it. I think this is it. Yeah, it's it right here. Found all of them, all three of them. Look at that, pretty cool stuff, right? Rubium, biolium, all the goods. And these, I think the planet I'm on is risky. Some risky business. So that's good. And of course our normal look like this. There's one down there, but I'm not that desperate. We'll just keep digging down. See what goes on. So I've kind of talked about this in a couple of other series. If you don't watch them, that's totally okay. My wife is going to have our baby very soon. Our baby boy. And so I'm recording this probably way earlier than you'll actually end up seeing it. Because I'm just trying to get a lot of recording out of the way. So it's very possible that this game could be updated a number of times before then. One of the updates I actually saw recently... Oh, sweet, I didn't even see that. One of the updates I saw recently was the... kind of the inventory, or not the inventory. When you're selling or trading goods with somebody, there's like a new system, which is pretty cool. What I really like about the new launcher is that it has sort of a news feed in it, keeping me up to date. I follow them on Twitter, and you should too, if you're a fan of the game. They update quite a bit. Sometimes they only post things on Twitter, or sometimes they'll post things on Twitter earlier than the other stuff, so it kind of gets you a little bit ahead of the curve. I used to play the unstable version of this game. That's what Emperor Holloway was all about. Ooh, there's a bunch down there. I think this guy is foe. And so that, allowed me and you really close looks at new stuff. Oh no, your friend. Good deal. So we got some diamonds up there. And of course, the deeper you go, the better chance you have to find this kind of stuff. So to upgrade our matter manipulator, we need this stuff, but we also need to build like an accelerators table and all sorts of stuff to get us the next tier of armor. And that's just based off of my memory. The game does a really good job at kind of holding your hand and telling you what you need. There are some things like where to, excuse me, where to find these kind of materials that they don't really clue you in on. That's where the wiki, starbounder.org, comes in handy. And I found to just leave it open during the recordings of my episodes. I used to not, but it's like, you know what? We're probably going to need this information at some point. Let's just do this. Oh, I thought it was a whole facility. That's not a very good weapon. I'm just going to leave that there. I stopped collecting chests a while ago. Oh. Steel cage match. Oh. Loser. I'll grab these diamonds. Actually takes longer to get the diamonds. It's kind of funny. I would have guessed the opposite. Diamonds are the new cobblestone. Look how long it takes to cobblestone. It's just like, why does it take cobblestone so long? Even with the upgrade, it still takes forever. Oh, that looks pretty. Usually best just to get the block underneath it. It'd be a lot faster that way, although it is cobblestone. Yeah, but if you ever see those rocks, especially if they're like under mud or something, don't try to collect them, just collect the dirt underneath them. It'd be a lot faster for you. A lot faster for you. So anyways, getting back to what I was saying. We're expecting the baby soon. I don't want these videos to kind of stop because of that necessarily. So I want to make sure that you've got some stuff to watch while I'm gone. And of course, if you want to kind of keep up to date, I don't do a ton of updates on Twitter, but I do enough for you to kind of understand where things are going recording wise, and I'll try to post a couple updates around that baby time, just so you guys are aware of what's going on. But again, the goal is to not stop any of this series, so I've got a bunch of recording to do. Ooh, bolt bulbs. A shotgun. You know what? I'll take that. I'll take an old shotty. Let's get down here and shoot these guys. I think these are bad guys anyways. Yep. What was he doing? Oh, he's dying. He's dying now. Oh, I missed. I dare you to jump. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Ooh, we barely got out of that one. Barely got out of that one. Put up a good fight. You know what we need to do? Use one of our fancy med kits. Wow, they're really wanting us to chow down on the diamonds. I left all my pickaxes at home on the ship. That's too bad. But yeah, I appreciate your guys' support on this series. A lot of you do kind of comment. And that's kind of one of the bad things about recording ahead. Is a lot of times, you're seeing things go live after they've been scheduled. I mean, so I'll upload. So I'll go record like maybe 2 or 3 videos at a time, and I'll upload those. And of course, I'm playing you know, this pretty religiously, and I'm putting up 3 videos a week. So if I record, let's say, you know, 9 videos in a week's period, that's 3 weeks worth of videos. So I kind of feel bad. Don't stop commenting because of that. I'm usually pretty good at acknowledging your comments, especially if they're helpful. But just keep in mind that, you know, if I'm doing something, I might find the solution sooner than you'll see. Does that make any sense? I hope it does. But yeah, definitely enjoy the feedback. Definitely want to interact with you guys more. So let me know that you're out there. If you're watching this, you're enjoying it. Of course, leaving a like is always appreciated. But at the same time, I'd much rather just hear from you. I'm not going to say, hey, don't click that like button. That helps me out a lot. Lets me know that not only are you watching the video, but you're also enjoying the videos. But comments go a long, long way. And, you know, putting sort of names to numbers, which I like. I like doing that. Alright. We're doing a pretty good job at collecting diamonds at this point. I don't really think that we're going to use them for much of anything, though. That's kind of the sucky part. Good, I thought maybe we'd fall through, but... Oh, so much rubium. Take care of these guys. Oh, I missed them. I just grazed them. Oh, they're coming for me now. Oh, see, and they froze me. They froze me. I thought that's what they could do. They shoot you and they freeze you. They make you an old stiff. Oh, gosh, I shot the wrong thing. I got one of them. I was hoping to kill at least one of them. There we go. I gotcha. There we go. Like a boss. So the goal, I think, is to get 10 refined rubium, violium, and whatever the green one is. We should have enough for that. That's going to make our digging go faster, I think. I think that's the next upgrade. And, of course, I think we also have to bring some of the stuff to... Is it the penguin merchant? The guy? The secret guy? To give us the next ship upgrade? Which I'm already... Oh, gosh. I'm already quickly running out of space. Let's hit these guys with a chair. Double shot! Yeah! Don't mess with a man with a chair. Which kind of reminds me of wrestling a little bit. So I've started to get back into watching the WWE. Grew up watching it as a kid. You know, Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, all the classic guys. I mean, they're wrestlers way before those guys, though. But, you know, grew up loving the Ultimate Warrior. Loved how evil Mr. Perfect was. My favorite wrestler currently, just because of his ability to make other wrestlers that might not be so great look really good, Dolph Ziggler. He does a really, really good job at sort of balancing other wrestlers. So, not saying that I think it's hilarious what they're doing with his character at the moment, with him going after... He's not going after her, but his relationship with Lana, which by now, by the time you see this, may not even exist. The Rusev character is kind of a one-trick pony. And it didn't help that they matched him up with John Cena either. But Dolph Ziggler reminds me of Mr. Perfect. Like, Mr. Perfect was a really good technical wrestler who was kind of the bad guy all the time. But you knew that if you saw a match with Mr. Perfect, it was going to be a really good match. And anytime you see Dolph Ziggler enter the ring, you know you're about to watch a really good match. And so, actually, I believe the weekend that I'm recording this is Elimination Chamber, which I've never seen one of those before. So I'm actually going to go to my friend Justin's house and watch it. I don't think he's ever seen one either. He subscribes to the WWE Network, which is like, I think, $10 a month. But I just can't get myself to spend $10 a month on something like that. As much as I'd like to, because it would be really nice to just have those matches on. Like, you can go, apparently you can go back and watch, like, really old matches and stuff. And I can have that on in the background while I'm here at work, because I work from home. And sometimes you just run out of other YouTube videos to watch. So something like that would be really good. That's kind of how I caught up on Arrow, was that I watched it religiously while I worked on home on mostly graphics related projects. But yeah, so I've kind of recently got back into it. I think Monday Night Raw is too long. I don't think it needs to be 3 hours long. So I watch it kind of delayed on the TiVo, so I can fast forward through not only commercials, but just kind of slower bits of the stuff. The only thing I wish I had the WWE Network for is to be able to watch NXT, sort of the minor leagues of wrestling, or minor leagues of the WWE, because apparently there's some really good wrestlers on there, and sometimes people say the wrestling is actually better on that than it is on just the normal network. Just saying something. But I watch it based on the entertainment value. I don't know if I like it enough to maybe get the video game, although I watched a couple. Well, I primarily watch BOO play it, but he does a really good job at least making it. Oh, this bed is amazing. Glitch Royal bed. Maybe our lady friend will like us more if we give her a better bed to sleep in. Maybe we should do that. Convert that over to a wedding suites, if you know what I mean. Oh, I didn't mean to pick up the small barrel. I thought there would be stuff in it. Let's just bash it with a chair. Bash it with a chair. So anyways. Oh, do we need the candelabras? Let's grab those. I think I have those shields. If not, I'll grab at least one of them. I like to kind of have one of everything, just in case a mission asks for it. Oh, I missed. Swing and a miss. That's alright, we're gonna get away from this guy anyways. You know, with it being scripted as it is, as it always has been, you know, you gotta have a basic plan for what's gonna go down in order to keep the show going. I don't mind it. There was a time where I lived vicariously through coworkers, and they told me all about it, and then they would order some of the pay-per-views, and I'd go over there and watch and kind of keep up to date, but I pretty much stopped watching cold turkey once CM Punk left, and I'm just now kind of getting back into it. Can't say I'm loving certain aspects of it, but you know what? I think wrestling is better with friends, and it's kind of nice to have a couple of friends kind of keeping up with it as well. And those friends are the guys I game with from Horrible Night. HorribleNight.com. Check that out. Some good gaming editorials, reviews, articles, all sorts of stuff. We're small but mighty. I don't participate as much as I wish I could, but I definitely support them in all the cool stuff that they do throughout the week. They stream, podcasting, all sorts of really good stuff. Recommend you checking it out. Don't freeze me. Ah, dang it. At least I can still swing my arms when he does that. I really need to get rid of all these spikes. I think these spikes do more damage to me than any other thing in the game. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to shoot you. Oh gosh, man, he came at me hard. Yeah, the animals, the mobs, oh shoot. The mobs are much smarter in this most recent update, which has made the game a lot more challenging. And a lot more fun, honestly, in the long run. Alright, so that's there. I think it's probably time for us to check our inventory and get out of here. Okay, about even on everything, which is a lot more than I was expecting, to be honest. I'm pretty sure I've skipped a bunch. That's alright. Let's go this way. Uh-oh. Gosh, dang it. There we go. Did not think I was going to get out of that one. Did not think I was getting out of that one. So yeah, if you like wrestling, who's your favorite wrestler? I'm not going to judge you. We all have our favorites. We all have our favorites. And that's what wrestling's all about, right? Went to a number of wrestling events as a kid. I remember those very fondly. Remember the parents ordering the pay-per-views and having a bunch of friends come over and watch them and stuff. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Some people take it a little too seriously, but I think it's all within good fun. I haven't been to a... Shoot. Ooh. I haven't been to a live event in a long time, though. I'd like to, but it's just like, I think there might be better things for me to spend my money on. Which is unfortunate. Because not, I mean, if you were to go to a Monday Night Raw, I mean, that goes on for a while. More than just the 3 hours. So you gotta commit, you know, you gotta commit your whole day to it, pretty much. I think there's actually one coming up around the same time the baby's gonna be born. So I definitely can't make that one, which is a little bit of a bummer, but hey, you know, having a kid, that's pretty important stuff. Let's see, can I just shoot up there? I'm trying to get out of this stinking hole. I'm losing it. There we go. He can't come down here. And now he's dead because of it. Movie I watched recently. I watched A Million Ways to Die in the West, which was not as bad as most people were saying it was. I kind of liked it. My wife and I, we had a couple laugh out loud moments. Not sure why people gave it such a bad rap. I really wanted to see it after I saw previews, but then I started reading reviews and everyone was kind of trashing it. And I'm just like, oh man. So I didn't spend my money on it. Then I recorded it. It was on like HBO or something. Oh, I cannot do this. I don't, you know what? I really want to see what's in that chest. This should blow up those things. Ugh. At least it's temporary. Oh, gosh dang it. There we go. I sacrificed myself. Ah, there's nothing in there. Except for these stupid things. Which will save my life. But yeah, you know. Not everybody likes I honestly don't watch Family Guy. I've never been appealed to watch Family Guy. But Seth MacFarlane's sort of live action stuff has been pretty decent. I mean, not saying it's been the best. But, you know, fairly solid. Ted was a pretty funny movie. Interested to see what he does with the sequel. I thought he did a decent job hosting the Oscars, which is not an easy task for anybody, by any means. Are we really that close to the surface? Sounds like we are. So if you're, you know, just want a kind of a screwball comedy to watch, something that is fairly predictable, it's not terrible. I wouldn't recommend it to everybody though. But if you thought about seeing it and you never got around to seeing it, you can spend a couple bucks or no bucks at all to watch it. I don't think it's a bad investment. There's a couple things at the beginning that are kind of like eh, and there's a couple things at the end that are definitely like, oh, all right. There were some pretty smart moments in the movie. I'll give them that. I don't want to spoil anything. I can't really point to any specific thing. That's why I'm kind of like, it's not the greatest movie, but again, it's not terrible. But there were a couple surprise jokes that we both enjoyed. All right, let's get ready to do this. There we go. See, can't attack me, ya fool. Everybody's still in their places. Good job. Let's see what this is all about. 10 refined units each of Agisalt, Rubium, and Violium. I can upgrade your mana manipulator to greatly increase its mining power. Hey, that works. So let's get 10 of these. Let's see. Actually, let's just go ahead and refine everything. Rubium. So we got the ceruleum. Whatever it is. Frosium, plutonium. Those are the next tiers. Shoot. Rubium. Where's... Oh, the Agisalt's right there. Doesn't look like the others. Let's upgrade the matter manipulator. Success! Your matter manipulator has been upgraded. Now what about the size? 10 Solarium stars and 10 diamonds. We got the diamonds covered. I can upgrade your matter manipulator to further increase its mining area. Very nice. And do we have any other missions? New robot mech. Get yourself either Edge Assault Rubium or Valium armor, and I'll give you the coordinates. Which one can we actually build? I don't think we can actually build it in any of the stuff we have. I think we have to go up to the next thing, but let me double check before we wrap things up. Yeah, I don't think we can. I think we have to do a separators table. Yeah. Best close range combat gear. Ranged weapons of immense power and armor with deep energy reserves and accelerators table for the marksman that needs both energy and defense from their gear. So I need to figure out which one I want to do. These all require a replicator. Although, I don't know, maybe that's the next tier. What does a replicator do? Replicator. This module can turn strong. Oh, so it's just, yeah, it's what we're using. It's what we're using over here. And yeah, so we've already done that. So yeah, I guess maybe the next tier is what I'm going to be looking at in terms of what to build. So I will figure that out and come back in the next episode. So until then, this is JPT. Hope you guys enjoyed. And until next time, go play your games. And I'll be seeing you.